all of you guys after that, right? Like, I could not handle that social distancing, no way. And now everything's open again, we're all out and about. Even the creepy dudes are out. I was walking down the street and this guy's like, oh, hey baby. And I'm like, yes, let's build a life together. If you touch my arm, I will marry you. Like, I'm so needy now, I'm freaking out cat collars, okay? Like, I just could not handle all that social isolation. I started out the pandemic in San Francisco in an apartment alone, but it was too miserable, I couldn't handle it. So on a whim, I just moved to Las Vegas. And I didn't even know if it would make me feel better. I had no idea. But then I got there, and everything was open, and it turns out I just needed eyelash extensions. I feel amazing. I'm just like, I got my hair done, my nails. I'm like, you know what? If I die of COVID, just put me in an open casket. I've never looked better, okay? So I started going out and about, and in very unsurprising news, I did get COVID. I don't know how many of you guys had it, but you have to make all these uncomfortable phone calls when you get it. It's terrible. Like, I'm like, hey, sorry, we were out to dinner together. Hey, we were in an elevator. Hey, I sat on your face and licked you. And it's just so uncomfortable, right? But it turns out there's one real highlight to those phone calls, and that is no one is more excited to hear they've been exposed to COVID than a guy who's scared you're calling to tell him that you're pregnant. That dude is stoked, right? He's like, COVID? Just COVID? Hell yeah! And I'm like, that's right, dude, what I have is already 19, so we're good. So for those of you who could not tell by my hair color, I am recently divorced. Been a little chaotic. I finalized my divorce right before the shutdown, and it was awful because I didn't know I was going to be living alone, and I really loved being married. I loved all of it, except for my husband. That dude's a piece of shit. So, no, my ex-husband used Apple TV to stream screenshots of sex messages with his new girl and send them to my living room TV. Yeah, so I came home to watch Netflix. Instead, I got all his dirty messages, and it was horrible. And for the first time ever, I was like, fuck, I really regret buying a bigger TV. Like, that's really something you want to find on an iPhone 4, you know? And then I'm like, well, if he's dating, then I should date, right? But the only problem is I don't know how to date. The last time I was single is before my flip phone had photo capabilities. So I'm like, I don't know how to do online dating. I don't want to do that. I just want to meet like the old-fashioned way, just in person, over drinks, in a blackout, you know, just the way God intended. But one of my gay guy friends is like, no, you have to be on the apps. I'll set you up and get you started. And I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome. Because he knows what he's doing. He's on Grindr. I didn't realize that meant he never looked at my phone. He swiped right on everyone. He matched me with people who've never matched before. Then he messaged all of them, and he sent them dirty food puns. So, for example, he wrote to this hot guy named Luke. He's like, hi, I like eating almonds, but I'll take alternative nuts. And then Luke wrote back to me and said, hi, are you hungry right now? Is this dating? Is this it? This is terrifying. I'm not ready for this. Honestly, this makes me miss my husband's ED. That joke works way better than his dick, so I'm good.